Welcome to the show. I'm Ryan Gomez.
And I'm Jon Kapora. Oh, I couldn't think of anything that always feels the worst. Hi there.
Too bad. All right, so we are working our way through Conspiracy Take the Crown, one color at a time. Today we're looking at blue cards.
So blue looks a lot different from white this time around. There's a lot of powerful cards, a lot of cards with evasion that are good both early, mid, and late game. And we're going to look at our favorites first. And my favorite is Repulse, which is actually a reprint. My first ever limited tournament was the Invasion pre-release. So there's a soft spot in my heart for Repulse. It is a really powerful card.
Sure. My favorite happens to be Skittering Crustacean.
Yeah.
Cool art. Can never have too many crabs. But I like that he comes down pretty early as a 2/3 for 3, and then game goes a little bit long. You can start putting some of your mana into him. He just gets huge. He gets hexproof. If your opponents aren't paying attention when you drop that land, he'll just switch on, and then they're kind of stuck with this big thing on the board. So I think it's a great card.
Yeah, I think that was actually my kind of early pick for best card in the set for blue commons. It's just really good in all stages of the game. Hexproof is really important in multiplayer games that are going to go long. But for the best card in the blue commons in Conspiracy Take the Crown, I also picked Repulse, and I'll tell you why. The best blue common in Eldritch Moon I have is Drag Down right now. Okay. Drag Down is a sorcery. Repulse is an instant. The blowout potential on Repulse is huge. You can mess with if you've made allies, you can kind of mess with their combat. You can mess with so many things, and I just love it. A lot of the removal in this format seems like it's enchantment based on blue's got Bonds of Quicksilver, and then white's got Ghostly Procession. So yeah, I think Repulse is going to have a ton of value in the drafts.
Absolutely. The part I like about that card the best, it's got draw a card tacked on there.
Yes, it does.
And in multiplayer, drawing a card is really, really, really important.
Yep. It's innocuous and huge.
Yeah, right. So if we're playing one-on-one Magic, I draw a card my turn, not on yours, so I'm drawing one card for every 2 cards, right? So 0.50 ratio, we'll call it, half a card a turn.
Sure.
Multiplayer, you got 4 people, so you're drawing only 0.25 cards, or 25% of the time, right? But if I can draw an extra card anywhere, being the Monarch, or getting a rebate on my Repulse here, or whatever, now I'm back to that ratio of 1-on-1, so I'm almost playing a different game from everyone else at the table by having that extra card. It's really huge.
It is a big deal.
You still only get 1 on tap step, so casting those extra cards might be hard. Until we get to the green cards, we might find a way around that. But my card that I think I'm most excited to see, I don't know if it's the best or what, these cards are kind of hard to tell in a vacuum. I'm looking at Illusionary Informant.
Sure.
So you got a 1/3 flyer for 1 and a blue. Very cheap. It's a good way to kind of ping in the air. You can maybe steal Monarch from somebody. You can defend yourself up top in case someone's coming at you. But really, I want to see how it behaves during the draft portion, which is part of what Conspiracy is all about, right? You get all these fun ways to kind of break the draft.
Totally.
And this guy lets you take a peek at what your opponents might be trying to put together. So the earlier you can get that information and know if you're being cut off from a color, or kind of pick up on the signals there, might kind of help steer the rest of the cards that you pick. So even if he doesn't make it into your deck per se, it might still be a good blue pick early on because it gives you more information for developing your deck. So
I do like the angle that it is really efficient at stealing the monarchy from people.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. All right, so that's it for the blue cards for Conspiracy Take the Crown, but stay tuned because we're going through all the colors all week. And you can always visit tcgplayer.com. We've got articles, we sell cards, we've got a buy list, which you should check out.
Totally.
Yeah, and so that's it, but we will see you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, Internet.